I'm running out of time. Tom, I'll need a ride home. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, I'm Fat Sajak. And I'm trying to film today with my kids home, and the moon is full. Anyway, I've got my Dutch Bros from yesterday, and today we're here to watch another episode of Teen Mom 2 because we haven't done that in a minute, and I miss it desperately. We have been rewatching Teen Mom 2 from the beginning, after which we're probably going to move to OG, the next chapter, family reunion, young and pregnant, all the things, all the hits. People have been suggesting other shows to watch too, such as Dance Moms and others that I can't quite remember right now. But I have been keeping a list. I just don't know where that list is right now. So if you need to catch up on our rewatch, or if you just like boosting my income, there are playlists in the description below for my Teen Mom specific playlists. There's the Evolution of Teen Mom playlist, which is all of my Teen Mom content over the course of the past few years. Then there's the full season 1 rewatch of Teen Mom 2 and the full season 2 rewatch of Teen Mom 2, and we are updating the season 3 rewatch playlist as we go. So all of those are down below. Feel free to peruse them at your leisure or not at all. Also over on my Patreon, we are doing the Teen Mom Book Club. We have started with Leah's book over there, so if you want to join the Patreon, that's also available for channel members, but there is an option on Patreon to just do the book club collection. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but some people seem to like it in lieu of like a monthly subscription fee to something like memberships or Patreon. So there are, you know, options there. Let's just watch this thing, eh? I had such a little time I didn't even make my bed. Oh, that's so unlike me. Look, emotional support laundry. Y'all have been calling for her. You summoned her. So let's get cracking on Teen Mom 2 Season 3 Episode 2. And make sure you subscribe, or I'll kill you.
I'm still upset Corey doesn't want to try to work things out and save our marriage.
You got a twofer coming in back there? Yes, you do. You have a twofer coming in right there. Oh, ow!
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing about having kids. They fucking bite.
Ouch! Don't bite me! No! That's mean. No. Listen, Mommy just needs to check my email. Come here. Attached, please find a copy of the letter from Julie confirming the settlement meeting. The purpose of this letter is to confirm the settlement conference, which has been scheduled and shall be held at your office on Thursday. I look forward to meeting with you and am hopeful that we can settle this matter without further litigation.
It's always good to start your day with an email from your lawyer.
Hello?
Sounds like Dawn's busy being a monster.
I just got a letter from my lawyer where they're confirming some kind of settlement conference. What's that mean?
It's like a mediation that you're going to have between the two lawyers and...
Whoa. I thought Leah said lawyer crazy. Dawn says it even crazier. Liar.
You and Corey to try to come to an agreement on the children.
Okay, and if we agree on everything, then we're good?
Then you should be good. You know, a judge will have to sign off on it and stuff, but yeah.
Well, I guess that means it's really over.
Yeah.
There's the emotional support she was looking for. Crushing it as always, Dawn.
So how are you doing with all of it?
I'm not really ready for it to be over, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, well, nobody wants to go through none of this, but that's what it's come to, so you just have to face it and deal with it.
And if you deal with it and you don't end up with custody of your kids, I'm gonna f***ing disown you.
Well, hopefully y'all will come to an agreement with each other.
Yep.
And if not, remember my love is conditional.
Since Joe told me he doesn't want to get back together and he's hanging out with a new girl, I've been feeling pretty lonely.
Well, then I suppose it would behoove you to learn how to find a way to love yourself that doesn't involve a man. You know, just my 2 cents.
So I'm happy my friend Kim is back from college for the summer.
Hey! How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad you're home.
I hope you prepared a bunch of stupid questions. It's where you shine.
No, right?
I'm gonna
been
go wake
forever.
up Isaac so you can see him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
My sleepy. I woke you up. I'm sorry.
He literally doubled. You're so big.
I don't want him to grow up. I want him to stay this size forever.
So how's school with you? Is it hard?
The hardest part is just like getting a babysitter, getting him back and forth to wherever he needs to go, and then getting myself placed.
He is so cute. Look at little Isaac. This is the point, like, in his toddlerhood where he stops looking like a little bowling ball, like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Who watches him?
Sometimes Junior, sometimes he goes to daycare. It all depends.
That's crazy.
Is it? It's crazy. It's crazy. That's so crazy. It's crazy the way Shane Dawson says things are crazy. Crazy.
That's the hardest part. So much has like happened since you've been gone with like Joe and Jordan and just,
what's
like,
up with
everything. I cheated on Jordan with Joe, and I broke up with Jordan. And now Joe has a girlfriend, and I feel really, really awful that Jordan's just kind of like on the back burner.
It might behoove you to stop treating people like shit then.
Cause
What does he have to say though about all this?
He was like all pissed off. We just kind of stopped talking cold turkey.
But do you still really want to be with him or no?
As of right now, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Meg and Mark were telling me basically like stay single, and I have all summer to figure out what I want.
I mean, you have your whole life to figure out what you want. It's not even limited to the summer. You don't have to be making any decisions right now, you know? You could just be single.
So maybe this will give Jordan a chance to like relax and breathe. It'll give me a chance to like figure out what I want. And at the end of the summer, it'll all fall into place.
The past over maybe like a year and a half, 2 years even, has been about working things out with Joe and
Isaac and getting a new boyfriend
and your mom.
everything else. My mom, yeah.
That's crazy.
Have you even talked to your mom lately? I haven't heard you say anything about her.
I have not talked to my mom almost 5 months.
Do you want to talk to her?
I don't know. You want to call Grandma?
Papa.
You want to talk to her?
Papa.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh.
Isaac, come talk to Grandma. Say bye, love you. Hi, Mom. Is he gonna call us back? Maybe.
Probably not.
Things at work haven't been going that well because I got into an argument with my manager and I'm thinking about quitting.
Wait a minute, you got in an argument with Tara? Yeah, bro. Well, that's just crazy.
Adam and I were trying to take things slow, but we've gotten pretty serious. My birthday is tomorrow and he's stopping by this morning to hang out.
Hi.
Wow, that is pretty serious.
All right,
What's that?
present.
My birthday?
Yeah.
Who's here? Daddy! Give us hugs.
Wow. You can't buy that kind of affection. Well, you could, but it'd probably be on like Facebook Marketplace, and it would probably be a scam.
It's Daddy. You want to sit by us? Do you want to sit by him?
No.
You don't? Why don't you go get down and play with your toys?
Aubrey, you intuitive little nugget.
So I'm going to be 20 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a teenager anymore. So since you work tomorrow, you should give me my present. No.
There you go.
Is there anything in here?
Just paper.
Probably. What is this?
It's a ring.
Does it mean anything?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
That I promise to be with you.
That's good. At least this interaction doesn't feel at all staged.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why are you crying?
Because he said he wasn't going anywhere. I don't like this kind of permanence out of this guy.
Hey, look what Daddy gave me. Look at what Daddy gave me. Isn't it pretty? Thank you.
And it doesn't fit. Go figure.
It's gonna be a good birthday.
I'm still kind of shocked that Adam gave me a promise ring, but it feels really good that we're officially together again.
So how's work? How's life?
Well, I kind of got in a fight with like the managers. I was getting scheduled for like 10-hour shifts.
Is this the Megan that Adam hooked up with? The lore.
And then I wasn't getting off until 11 o'clock. And whenever I'd work till 11, like, I wouldn't get to see her because she'd be sleeping.
I know.
And then, like, we're getting paid minimum wage to, like, clean sweat. And so I called into work and I was like, I can't come into work. And they were, like, telling me I was being irresponsible and stuff. And I was, like, crying. I was just, like, so upset. I don't even know if I want to go back.
Okay, normally I'm the one that's like, hey, like, let's be nicer to Chelsea. It's not her fault. She grew up, you know, super privileged, and I can't believe I'm making minimum wage to clean up sweat. Ugh, it's beneath me. And I have to, like, work late at hours that are not convenient for me? Oh my God, Tara! I cannot work under these conditions. I can't do it.
I really don't.
So are you gonna quit, or are you gonna call him, or you're just not gonna show up?
I hate confrontation.
I do a phone call, but
Fine.
You're fine, yes.
what's on your left hand?
It's a promise ring.
That she had to put on her middle finger because Adam didn't know what her ring size was. Not that, like, you know, 19, 20-year-olds should be really thinking about that. I mean, unless their circumstances call for it. But these two 19, 20-year-olds should not be thinking about that.
Adam got it for you.
Yeah. He picked it out and everything, so it's really cute.
It's special to you.
It is. He never buys me anything.
I know. It's an improvement.
And it means, like, he promises he's not going to do anything bad. And, this time I think it's real.
Honestly, if this is the Megan that Adam hooked up with, rough.
Have you told your dad about it yet?
No. I have not. I don't think he even knows I hang out with Adam.
Oh my gosh.
And he doesn't know that I want to quit my job.
So when are you planning on telling him?
I don't know. I'm not really thinking about it.
Okay, well, considering he still pays a lot of your bills and you're looking to just up and quit your job, might be something he should probably know about.
My next drug test is tomorrow, and I know I'm gonna fail because I smoked a few days ago. Hello.
How's it going?
To make matters worse, my car broke down and I have to get a new one.
Damn, dude, that's two cars already. Slow down. Maybe if you didn't drive like a friggin' lunatic.
Luckily, my mom's loaning me some money.
Well, that's good. Thank God for that. I wouldn't be loaning her shit, to be honest with you. Get a job.
But my summer classes are going really well. And right now, I have to pick up my friend and get to school. Hello.
Oh, there's Marissa. The reason for the season.
Hello.
Hey, Jenelle, it's Dustin. How are you?
Hey, I'm good.
I just wanted to give you a call and let you know that you just need to be extra careful with everything, okay? You know, from day one, I kind of told you, Janelle, there's a large bullseye on your bag. The probation officer saying, hey, I just want to make sure that she's doing everything legal, because if there's anything that's illegal that's being done, we're going to have to violate her. So, you've got to remember that. So, just be careful.
What a prescient time for this conversation, Dustin. What a poignant time for this conversation, Dustin. It's a hell of a time for this conversation, Dustin. Feels like a calculated time to have this conversation, Dustin.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
I see my probation officer. Oh my God.
She's on your ass, dude. You gotta
I know.
Bitch.
I'm worried about your drug test.
I'm like freaking out. It's like, what if I do end up go to jail or something?
No, I'll bail you out, dude.
You know, what if they put me in jail right then and there?
It's a shame there was no way to think about that before. The cards were dealt, am I right?
I've been feeling really alone without Jordan around, and Joe having a new girl isn't helping either.
The music video was so much fun. I wish I could go back to that day. We were texting like so much after that.
Me. I like B.
What made you just ask me out?
Curiosity. You were interested.
You wanted to
in me.
get to know me.
Yep.
Okay, what inspired you to say yes? Love Joe or hate Joe? V has always been out of Joe's league.
It's really hot in here.
I know we're just getting started, but Isaac is like My whole world. You know, like Kale. She like hates that I even consider being with anybody.
I don't know. I don't blame her. Like, you're her baby father.
I think it's more like having people around Isaac and stuff.
Hopefully she can come to good terms with me, like when we meet and stuff.
That's not going to happen for a very long time, Miss V, but you know, it's nice to have dreams. Also, that hat is a choice.
And I don't want to mix in my baby mama drama with our relationship.
Prom.
Promise.
Young love, am I right? Also, fellas, straight fellas with kids, total green flag to talk about how much your child is your #1 priority.
This little piggy ate roast beef, and this little piggy had none.
I still haven't heard back from my mom, but I've decided to call her again.
Isaac, come here. I'm gonna call Grandma. We'll see if she picks up this time.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call.
Blocked.
Why doesn't that surprise me? She blocked this number, Isaac. Oh, I guess you don't really care. You don't even know who she is anymore.
That's okay. I think everybody will be okay.
I'm freaking out about my drug test tomorrow, and I want to come clean to my mom.
Here, what's the matter? Tell her what you want, Jace.
I want a stable living environment. I want a mom who fucking cares about me. I want to stop hearing all the screaming. And make me some cookies.
All right. Well, it's up here if you want it. So how was school?
School was good.
So how do you think your probation meeting is going to go?
Probably not good because I went out with Marissa and I smoked. Ever since then I have.
Just Barb's face. So fucking over it. Girl, are you for real?
I haven't smoked, but it's still in my system for 30 days, so I'm gonna end up failing my drug test.
Why would you do such a thing? I'm very,
Jeez, like remodeling and trying to use the bin as like a vehicle to get the fuck out of there.
Disappointed. You just came out of rehab.
You know, I was under a lot of stress because, you know, I lost my boyfriend, I lost all my friends, and it's just things aren't going the way I want it to.
Well, you know what always helps is putting in minimal to no effort and then like expecting those things to change. So you're on the right track.
So,
but you know, Jenelle,
oh my god, I love him.
Well, what do you think's going to happen when you fail your drug test, Jenelle?
you know, if I fail my drug test, it's a maximum of 45 days that I'm facing. And then if I end up going to jail, I'll lose my financial aid, because if you have any drug charges on your record, then you lose your financial aid.
What are you going to do about this situation?
Well, you know, there is this drink that you can take that, like, cleans out your system for, like, 2 hours.
You know how, like, every generation has, like, their own set of, like, what do you call it? Like, wives' tales, you know? I think that drink is the wives' tale of the millennial generation. I have never met a single person who took one of those, like, THC detox drinks and had it work. Ever.
And I don't know what it's made of, but it cleans out your system.
So is that your plan?
Yep. That's the only thing I got.
All right, well, Jenelle, do what you got to do, but, you know, the bottom line is, you know, you should just stay clean.
I know.
Well, you know, maybe you should, you know, start thinking about Jay, because, you know, all this stuff doesn't look too good for you.
I know that, Mom.
Do you, though, Jenelle? Do you? Do you know that? Do you?
Right.
All right.
Jace in the bin. He's just in the bin. Good night, Jace.
I left a voicemail from my manager telling her that I'm quitting. And now I'm dropping off my keys to Erica, who started working there recently.
So you're quitting?
I'm quit.
You're done?
There you go.
Who needs to be responsible when you've got a rich dad? You know what I mean? And thus ends the saga of Tara
Happy birthday!
Yay! You gave birth to me 20 years ago.
I know, 20 years old. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. What's the plans?
My dad's having a barbecue for me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down there with some friends.
Uh-huh. Adam doesn't go to that, does he?
No. Adam came over and gave me a present.
Yeah? What did he give you?
He gave me a
Present.
ring, a promise ring. We're engaged.
Are you serious?
No, Mom. It's just a promise ring.
Oh my gosh,
Isn't
don't
it
scare
beautiful?
me.
Well, maybe if you didn't spend quite so much time enabling this relationship, Mary, you wouldn't have to worry so much.
Yes, it is. And then what's the promise going to be?
That he's not gonna just like leave me again. Like every other time. And he's like serious and not gonna cheat.
Well, I hope so. I hope this will be different.
So yeah, good news is I got a promise ring. But bad news, I quit my job.
No way.
Yes.
Did you give 2 weeks like you're supposed to and everything?
No.
You just quit?
Yes.
You're not supposed to do it like that.
If that's the structure that Chelsea's been given, you're not supposed to do it like that. Maybe that's why. Miss Chelsea's been trying to get her GED for 3 seasons now. Doesn't seem like structure and discipline are her forte, you know?
I got in a fight with my manager.
You can't fight with your boss.
Mom, when they're mean to me, I get my feelings hurt.
Uh-huh. Okay. Where was I working at 20? I was working at Blockbuster. I was working at Blockbuster in New York City, but I was working there full time, you know, like you know that you ever seen that clip of Brittany Murphy in Blockbuster? That was the Blockbuster I worked at. So, little fun fact about me.
And I don't want to go back. So that's my bad news, but it doesn't matter because it's my birthday.
Yep.
I got a ring.
So, what are you going to tell your dad?
I don't know, nothing.
Are you going to even show him?
I don't know. John can't get mad because my boyfriend bought me something.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't think it's an engagement ring or something. He'd really flip out on that, I bet.
Yeah. See, she tried to good news, bad news her mom, but it's bad news to her dad. Also, the headband at the hairline. I know it was a thing then, but Jesus Christ, I hate it.
Even though we live together, I haven't seen Kayla in a while because she's been staying with her boyfriend.
So what have you been into lately?
Oh my God.
Is that why you're not home?
Yeah.
You think you'll end up moving in with him?
Most likely.
Yeah. I know it wouldn't be long before that happened.
Oh yeah, I forgot they were living together, huh? Good for Kayla, though. I don't know if that's the guy she ended up marrying, and I don't really care to look it up, but Kayla was always a good egg.
I got an email from my lawyer the other day. It was talking about me and Corey had mediation coming up.
What's that mean? What's mediation?
Me and Corey will go with our lawyers and we'll try to like agree on custody stuff.
Is he giving you child support?
He gives me $250 on the first and then $250 on the 15th. But it's not my money, it's the girls'.
Does this mean that you guys are over? Because I know that you wanted to be back together with him.
Well, I mean, yeah, the divorce is kind of a good signal that it's over. Usually. I mean, everybody's different. You're all precious snowflakes.
I did, but I got tired of offering so much. You know, if he really cared about his family as much as he says he does, he would have done marriage counseling. Whether it worked or it didn't work.
Yeah.
It's all about trying. And he didn't want to do that. And you know what? Like, both of us had faults. I'm not gonna lie. You know, both of us had trust issues too. And it's not good on a relationship to not have that trust. But I never wanted a divorce.
That's a lot of emotional maturity. That's all. No jokes. Just a lot of emotional maturity. And speaking of emotional maturity,
I'm on my way to see my probation officer and take my drug test.
I really do have to make a compilation of all of Janelle's narration intros.
I just drank the detox drink and it tasted so bad, I'm having a hard time keeping it down.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up.
So you didn't even give it time to like enter your bloodstream or anything? Nice! Oh no, does that mean it didn't work?
Hello?
How did it go?
It turns out there's consequences for my actions.
It didn't go good at all.
What happened?
I just failed my drug test.
And I have to drive a PT Cruiser.
She said that she's violating me, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Because Friday she's violating me, so I don't know if I'm going to jail or not. I drank that drink this morning too, and I felt nauseous the whole time. Felt like I was gonna throw up and everything, and it didn't work. I'm so upset.
A moment of silence for Jenelle.
How are you doing? How's everything?
So I don't have my mother. Joe has a new girlfriend, and I pretty much burnt the bridge with Jordan. So
pretty much it's like you're feeling lonely without anybody pretty much in your life right now.
I don't know, like I just feel like without Joe or Jordan, like I kind of miss the idea of being able to like turn to my mom, because she's not there for me either.
You know, it seems a little bit less like Kayla's searching for love and acceptance and more like she's searching for like someone to lean on and rely on. And that's not a bad thing. I just think she got I wouldn't call it a bad rap. Most of the time it's a pretty accurate rap for like jumping from relationship to relationship. But I think she really just wanted somebody to rely on at the end of the day. Someone who would like help her out and pick up the slack, someone she could turn to emotionally. But like she has so many friends and like, I don't know. I just feel like that's in and of itself it's something. Commentary is not poignant today.
Right.
You know, I've already put in a lot of effort and got nothing in return. So I think if there's ever going to be a relationship, she needs to kind of step it up.
You got a point there. Yeah, I know it's going to be tough. I know it's tough. How's Jordan?
Well, I haven't talked to him in a while, and I really miss him.
Really?
But what I did, like, to him wasn't right. Like, I actually do feel really bad for it.
Yeah, I mean, and you should. And not just because you miss him and want someone to watch Isaac while you take a shit. You were categorically terrible to Jordan. And then categorically terrible in the aftermath.
He didn't deserve to be cheated on. Nobody does.
So you didn't talk to him after all that?
Like, when he left, he left.
Like, just, like, mad left?
Mm-hmm.
You should seriously talk to him.
It's just, like, I feel bad. I don't really know how to, like, redeem myself, because the way I acted, like, when he confronted me about it was terrible. I was really mean.
Yes, that's correct.
Dang, man. I mean, if I was him, put myself in his shoes, I feel horrible right now. You should talk to him.
We love Mark.
Corey and I have our divorce mediation today with our lawyers. I'm nervous to see him again, and I'm worried about how everything will go.
So I can take him in here.
All right, love you guys.
Love you too, Mom. Have a good day at mediation.
How'd you think it went?
Alright, how do you think it went?
Went good.
You happy with it?
Mm-hmm. So you'll get the girls
3 weekends out of the month, and then I'll get them 1 weekend. Then I'll have them through the week.
Yep. I did that because it's best for the girls. I went here and I wasn't going to be greedy.
I wasn't wanting to take everything. Like, they need to see you just as much as they need to see me.
There's that emotional maturity again. You can say what you want about these two. They've both done their fair share of shitty shit, and some more than others. But the emotional maturity when it comes to their kids, that's a 12 out of 10 for me.
It's about the girls now. It's not about us. It's
No.
girls. What's best for them is what's good for us.
Divorce is final.
I ain't final until the judge sign off.
It will be final.
It's close. It's not what I wanted, but I will.
What do you mean it's not what you wanted?
I mean, that's not how I pictured my marriage going.
That's what happens when giving up's easier than holding on.
Didn't give up. I wouldn't have cared to went to marriage counseling, but I knew it wouldn't work. I knew it wouldn't work. That's why I didn't go.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Because why try when you could just say, that's not going to work, and then don't do it. I mean, again, the emotional maturity in terms of their kids, still there. But, like, in terms of relationship,
Why wouldn't of it?
I was already over the limit, and I got fed up with it. I ain't gonna lie, I was fed up.
I don't want to have to go through a divorce.
I don't either. I didn't plan on it when I married you. Any other time that you left, I would have chased your ass. I got fed up with chasing you. Is why
I didn't
this
expect you to chase me, Corey.
Leah,
It was getting aggravating.
okay, I'm gonna ask you something. Are you happier now with your little trailer, or would you rather had a house with all 4 of us in it?
yeah. Listen, this is the kind of thing where, like, marriage counseling would have come in handy very much. You know, letting him helping Corey see her perspective on moving, because it was literally for the children's health and well-being, and the distance for Allie to be able to have physical therapy. Like, I mean, this is something that could have been maybe not resolved, but definitely at least explored in couples counseling, you know. Maybe then he could have seen her perspective better, and she could have seen his a little better, and maybe they would have divorced, like, in another year or so.
It could have been all right. Honestly, myself, I feel like I was good to you the whole time we've been together.
There was times that you made faults too.
Yeah.
I tried to do what was best for you too.
I put up with a lot. You know it. I don't care if you admit it right now or not. I mean, tell me how many times you went back to Raleigh while you was with me.
I don't want to talk about it, please.
I think these two could benefit from having Corey's hat here.
It's my birthday! Say happy birthday, Mommy. Bye.
I'm waiting for my friends to come over so we can go to my birthday party at my dad's.
Happy birthday! Erica!
Thank you, babies.
I'm surprised Erica was able to get some time off, assuming that she now has to cover all of Chelsea's hours over at Year Round Brown. We're going to get all our Year Round Browns out this episode, because Year Round Brown is year round no more.
Welcome. Look what my boyfriend got me for my birthday.
What is that?
An engagement ring.
And then, no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's a promise ring. Isn't that cute?
Promise for what?
That we're gonna stay together and work through our issues
forever.
We'll see on that.
That's the mark of a good relationship. Also, I like how there is, like, a general understanding of what a promise ring means, and every single person she has shown that, like, oh, I have a promise ring, they're like, okay, what's the promise though?
So he's your boyfriend now?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Listen, guys, a real friend will smack you across the face for decisions like these, but I love that. Is that okay?
I guess.
What would you do if I was engaged?
My pants.
Would you be my maid of honor?
Yeah, and I'd go like this.
Oh my god! Shirtless daddy's home on his ATV!
Adam!
Bye, Daddy.
You know, if you pay close attention to Aubrey and the things that she says and the things that she wants and the way she behaves when he's around, pretty good indicator.
Hi, how are you? I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Bye, babe.
No!
Please be good.
I am always.
And come home tonight. Okay, I'll bring you leftovers. Say bye, Daddy. Blow him a kiss. Mwah. We love you.
You know, the other mark of a good relationship is when you can't bring your boyfriend with you to your birthday dinner at your dad's house.
Like sucking dick and cock.
That's how you know you're doing something right.
I've decided to call Jordan, and I'm really nervous about how he'll react.
Hello?
Hey, Jordan.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Long time no talk.
Yep.
What's new in your life?
Nothing!
I mean, I tried calling my mom.
How'd that go?
She didn't pick up, and then I called again, and my number was blocked, so kind of just feel like nobody's here for me right now.
So that's why I'm calling you. I'm hoping that you can push aside all of the hurt and the pain that I've caused to come over here and be my emotional support troglodyte.
Sorry. So are you gonna try to reach out to her to talk to her, or was this like the last straw?
No, I think I'm pretty much done with talking to her. She's pushed me too far.
I'm sorry if this is happening for you.
Jordan's such a good egg. Even if he doesn't mean that, just to say it after you've been betrayed in a huge way. That's good egg shit.
But I feel it's best that you just like let her go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, not seeing you at work and not talking to you for a while, I kind of miss you when I was there.
Do you miss the spork in the background?
Yeah, I think we miss you too. It's kind of weird not to have you around anymore.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I know what I did was kind of a big deal, and it would be really hard for me to forgive you if you did it to me, but I just want you to know how sorry I am, and I do realize it, you know, it was a mistake.
I appreciate that.
I do feel like we love each other enough that maybe we can try to work things out.
Well, that's a bold statement from the person who wasn't the one that got hurt in the situation.
Like, I understand where you're coming from, but it's just gonna take time.
Yeah, I figured that.
Do you think we could see each other and talk more in person? Kind of see where we both stand with seeing each other, and I'd like to see Isaac too.
Oh, you're gonna see Isaac. Kale needs a babysitter. That's why she called.
I've been freaking out all day about failing my drug test, so I'm meeting with my lawyer to talk about what might happen.
It's pronounced liar. Well, if it ain't Dustin.
Hey, Jenelle.
Hello.
All right, take a seat. We've got a little bit to cover here.
Yeah.
So we got the probation violation. You tested positive for marijuana. Because there's a violation now, it's legitimate. You can go to jail for 45 days. What the probation officer wants to do is to say, you know what, I'm going to allow Jenelle to have a second chance. These are the two only options, jail or a second chance with probation. That's it.
I know, but then I'm gonna have to deal with probation for 9 more months.
Yeah, it's almost like probation is put in place to, well, at least for young white women with a shit ton of privilege, probation is put in place to, you know, keep you from doing the shit that got you in trouble in the first place.
I would give it a second chance, but I'm not gonna be able to stop
So you're not ready
smoking.
for that?
No.
Okay. So the only other option that we have is jail. Are you ready to do 45 days in jail?
I don't want to do 45 days.
I know.
Well, you know what? You're running out of options here, sweet pea.
I don't want you to do 45 days, but are you ready to do it?
Man, there's nothing like a big life choice staring you in the face.
Obviously, I'm asking for a lot less, but you have to understand, I can't promise you that you will not get 45 days in jail.
I'm just sick of being on probation. I just want my freedom back.
Okay.
It's been like maybe a month and a half. A month of which I was in an inpatient facility, and I didn't have the option to have marijuana on my person. I just want to be able to smoke weed again.
Now, and I know that probation is not easy, okay?
It's not only that, it's just like my financial situation, and I want to move out so bad, and that would solve so much of my stress, because then my mom wouldn't be at my back. Oh, you're such a bad mom. Oh, your son, this and that. I'm sorry, but I have to put my son on hold because I have other that I need to deal with.
Dustin is not your therapist, Jenelle. He's your court-appointed lawyer. Also, you don't put your son on hold. You put everything else on hold. That's how parenting works. These are all the results of your own decisions. No one is responsible for you violating your probation. Even Marissa, who offered you marijuana.
Like, everything is falling apart.
Oh, honey, it was never together.
Corey has the girls for the weekend, and I just heard a rumor that he's already started dating someone new. I'm really upset, so I went through his email account and found a bunch of messages from some girls.
So I logged on to like Corey's account last night.
On www.yahoo.com.
And there was like a crap ton of messages from like this girl. Like, I'll read you some of them. I figured maybe talking on here and getting to know a little about each other would help make meeting again easier.
I like that she printed all these out, by the way.
So they met before? Yeah. And then she's like, I'm glad I broke up with him, because if I wouldn't have started talking to you. You make me have butterflies in my stomach.
Wow, she's terrible at sexting. Though I guess it's emails, so it would be C-mailing. Ew. No. You get it.
How could he like move on that fast? It tells me why he's acting like this. It tells me why.
I mean, it kind of makes sense now.
Yeah. Like, I really never thought ever that he would do this.
It's like he's like acting like he used to act in high school. When I was like in school with him, he had like a different girlfriend every week.
You were one of them, weren't you? Weren't you, Kayla? Weren't ya?
It's like the old Corey's coming back.
I remember people telling me like about that like before I got together, but I thought Corey was different with me.
Well,
Ellie.
Hey.
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. With the girls.
Mommy. Well, I have to ask you a question.
What?
Have you been talking to like girls or a girl or anything?
Yeah, I've talked to girls.
Do you think it's a little too soon?
You filed for divorce, and I mean,
I seriously can't believe that you're talking to other people already.
Well, I mean, usually after I sit here by myself and I get lonely.
yeah, what a gross mentality there. Then stop pretending like you're butthurt over your marriage. You seem good to go to move on. I mean, I'm not saying like we have to forget about what Leah did, but we're gonna stop pretending to be so hurt when we're just rearing up to move on, you know what I mean?
So is this the reason why we're going through this divorce?
No, that has nothing to do with it. It's just happened now that
we are getting a divorce. I'm sure you've talked to guys too.
Actually, I don't.
I'm sure Robbie usually came around.
Oh, yeah. He's here all the time. I love you, baby.
I think they're tired.
Alright, I'll let you off here.
Alright.
Alright.
It was a fruitful conversation, if I ever did hear one.
I'm meeting up with Jordan to talk, and I'm glad we're speaking to each other again. Hi.
How are you?
Don't go too far, okay?
Immediately books it out of there.
So it's been a while. How you been?
I've been okay. I know everything isn't like totally 100% with us, but I was wanting to talk to you about like my mom and stuff. And I know you've been there through a lot with me, so.
We love a selfish conversation.
How long has it been since you talked to her?
6 months. I remember when I just didn't talk to her for like 2 weeks, and it was like a big deal. And now it's like 6 months. Like, I just think about like how funny he is and stuff, and I just think like maybe she doesn't really want to miss out on this. Like, she never had a son, and it's her first grandchild, so like everything's all new to her too. Her loss.
Yeah, totally. Her loss indeed.
Where you going? Come back here, please.
I feel you've done a phenomenal job so far without her.
Thanks, Jay.
No problem. And you no matter what kind of terms we're on, I'm always there for you.
I know this. Thanks.
Here for him too. I do love you, Cal. And I love the little guy, Isaac. At least now we're kind of like in the same book.
I hate the way he pronounces like. It's such a pronounced sound, and it drives me crazy. I don't know why. I think it's because they whisper all the time. But it's also proof that they would have been better friends than anything.
Not on the same page. At least we're on the same chapter.
Yeah.
Not on the same page in the chapter, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
I'm a little ahead. You gotta catch up, but it's cool.
Alright.
Hopefully we can move forward, make things work. If it's what you want. Because it is what I want.
Wouldn't hurt to try, huh?
Yeah, especially now that Joe's got a girlfriend.
We're on our way to my dad's house for my birthday party, and I'm worried he'll find out that I quit my job and I'm back with Adam.
Well, at least you didn't tell anybody who knows him.
Do you think he's gonna notice if I wear this ring?
Yes.
Yes. Shut the hell up, you guys.
Well, I would notice if it was my daughter.
I'm gonna put it on my middle finger. You guys are both like, that doesn't matter.
It's a diamond ring.
I'm sure it's not a real diamond ring. It's about as real as the engagement ring Gary bought for Amber.
Oh, goodness gracious. Where have you been? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What's interesting is how easily Aubrey comes and runs to Randy, or any of Chelsea's friends, or really anyone except for Adam.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Are you guys hungry?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So much for my diet.
What you been doing?
Drinking Pepsi out of a 2-liter.
Nothing. I'm gonna get a new job.
Well, don't quit your old one until you get a new one. That's how that works.
Womp womp.
I kind of got in a fight with my managers, and so I don't
Does that
really
mean you
have a
got
job.
fired?
I didn't get fired. I quit.
The exasperated sigh of a father who wished his daughter would have done more with her life.
It's my birthday, so you can't be mad.
That's where, that's not having your GED.
What?
Might bite you when you're looking for a job.
Yeah, I realized that.
What is that on your finger?
Careful, your dad has a knife.
It was just a birthday present.
Mm.
Well, Adam got me this for my birthday.
He bought it himself.
Yeah.
What, they couldn't even be bothered to mic Laura. Like, I know her voice is annoying as shit, but they couldn't even mic her for this.
So what does that ring even mean?
Well, this is just like, we're gonna work through our problems instead of being like, okay, we're done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what a relationship is.
And honor each other.
And no cheating.
Has it?
This is awkward.
Yeah, girl, it is.
Well, so far it's a pretty good birthday.
I decided
You're
later
back with
on.
Adam and you quit your job. Anything else?
Yeah, I ran over your dog with the Jeep that you paid for on my way in.
I'm on my way to meet my mom and Jace at the park, but I'm not sure I can face them. I don't want to stay on probation,
But if my only other option is going to jail for 45 days, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna try to better my life and not go to jail.
Come this way, Jace. Come on down. Woo! Here he is. You gotta see Mommy. Jenelle.
Jenelle, what are you doing? Are you busy ruining another family activity?
Oh, you gonna let me in?
No.
What's the matter? What happened with Justin?
My probation officer wants me to continue probation.
That sounded like a very, very shitty edit.
And I'm not doing that. So Justin's gonna call her and be like, look, she wants to activate her sentence to get probation over with. What's the least you want? And he's gonna offer his, and then we're gonna compromise.
And what does he think you're gonna do?
I don't know. And that's why I'm freaking out about that. I have no support. I'm so lonely.
Girl, shut the fuck. She's standing here talking to her mother through her half-cracked car window while her mother takes care of her son day in and day out. Like,
well, Jenelle,
I seen you with Kiefer.
You know, I know you're upset and all, but the main thing to do, stop smoking weed. I can't. First of all, you know, you don't even have money to buy weed no more, so you better not start doing that.
I know, but I have nothing.
This would have been a good time to get Jenelle into therapy as well. You know, she's clearly got, I don't know, undiagnosed clinical depression, but like also smoking a lot of weed for a prolonged period of time will do that to you.
When you went to rehab,
oh my God,
didn't you like learn coping skills, like going for a walk on the beach or
That's
something?
not gonna help, Mom, with how much has happened today.
Well, whose fault is it?
That part.
Jenelle.
Yeah, okay, bye, Mom.
Don't go anywhere. Where are you going?
I'm leaving.
Oh, for God's sake. You're the idiot!
Yeah, she is, isn't she? So let's all better ourselves with a little bit of a outro. Oh, we did it. We did it. Another episode. Another episode. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure you like the video. And make sure you tune in for the next one, because the next one is going to be a very special episode. Have a good one. Subscribe. Bye.
Like sucking dick and cock.
Oh, yes. Dolce & Gabbana. Oh. I hate his stupid face. You know. Do better.